Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Here you'll see me completing this tutorial. It will be probably not completed as far as, I can work forever on a art piece, but at the end of this, I will go on to add little highlights and things like that for myself in this photograph, but this is the last tutorial on this piece here. I'm right now darkening the ear with some burnt umber and then a drop of black. And I'm just coming in and putting some of those dark shadows in. And with anything, it is a process of paint, layering, and then highlighting, layering, scratching out, all of the above. I'm using mostly this is all freehand. I am using some handheld stencils a little bit. And as I said before, if you watch the previous videos of this tutorial, this dog is my dog, but I used this reference photo over here to get a picture of him like running. And then I added the colors of my dog, and he has kind of a, I don't know, you want to call a little afro top on his head. I don't groom his head smooth, and he's got a little bit of curl up there, so I just left it, and that's like part of his personality. So that's why you will see a little bit of curls on his head, and you'll see a little white strip going off to the left because that's how my dog's uh, uh, snout is there. So and it just does look like my dog. His eyes are almost right on. Um, I think there's a little bit too much white around his eyes here. Looking at it now, though, so I'll probably in the end dim that down just a hair. But the background area is blurred out, so it looks like it's in a distance. And I wanted him to be more prominent, like he's running. When I'm done with this, I will clear coat it with automotive clear, um, which is what I normally do on panels. If you were hung around for the very first one, I was trying it on a wood board panel, and I could not work on it. I really did try, and I don't know if my paint was too thick or what, but it just would not allow me to scratch out highlights, and it just felt different. I don't know. And I like a real smooth surface, so I went right back to my panel, and that's what I prefer to work on is aluminum panels. They're smooth, and I don't have any kind of trouble with them. And actually, you can even use if you're an artist and you could use a paintbrush, you can even use a paintbrush on panels. So it's just something that after working in the automotive field for so long, I just chose to keep using. So, um, and it's thin enough that you can put it in a frame. So you don't have to hang it just with magnets or not magnets, but uh, the little sticky things on can't even think of the name of them now, command strips or drill little holes in them. You don't have to do that. You can frame them. Um, and it's a really nice look. And this is quite a long video, so I'll probably click off of here sometime and just let you finish watching it. In the end, uh, on the legs and on the spout, I will let you know. Um, this is Cretex illustration colors, and illustration colors are kind of transparent to where you can build up your color and get your depths. But in the end, since I had so much shading in the white and I had scratched out a lot of highlights in the white, I decided to use an opaque white over top of where I scratched out highlights. I always say scratch. I don't mean scratch, you know what I mean. But I used the opaque white over top of that to make it look brighter, and you can still see those highlights where I erased out like that using the dowel rod, making highlights. You can still see the highlights in there with the fur. So I just wanted to let you know when I go off of here that in the last part where I'm using that white, it's not the transparent white, it is an opaque white. And now you get that bright highlight there. And then I will put white up on his ears where the sun is hitting the top of his ears. And then, of course, after this tutorial, I will, before I frame this picture, I will go back in on my own and put always little touch ups on it. You know, us artists, we could work forever on a piece, I think, if we wanted to, but there comes a time you have to say, okay, this is done. Anyway, and I am thinning my paint with just distilled water to a real thin consistency, and I always shake my paint up, and I strain it through um, the the little strainer, like screen shield there. And I use that too, and I just hold over my little 1 ounce cups. If I'm mixing it in a 1 ounce cup, I just hold that over the little 1 ounce cup in my fingers, and then I just squeeze the paint through there and let it drop into the cup. And then I put a few drops of the diluted water in there to thin it, and you'd be surprised at the little nibs of paint that thing picks up. I mean, I learned to just strain my paint all the time. Yeah, and here I'm using the opaque white, and I'm coming in and putting in some real white highlights on that fur. And I think it just is making him pop out more. Oh, been a long day today. I think I need a little bit darker up in that one area. Off to, if you're looking at it straight on, to the right, up by where his ears at. I think I need it a little darker in there. Well, I'm gonna click off of here, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch this and subscribe and share so I can get some more people on the channel, and we can grow the channel so that we can just make this a little art place to come to. And if you have anything you'd like to see me paint, that's within, you know, within my skill or expertise, give me a comment and we'll see what we can do. Always thank you. God bless.